course, they think I won't last the whole night. I spoke to Jack. I waved some money at him. I said, what would it take to put me on 4th, 5th? He said, a note from the doctor. Anyway, welcome to my favorite place, that 76. It's got a lot of history. It's got a lot of history for me as well. And it's, as you know, it's the oldest tavern in America. So naturally, they hired the oldest comic. She'll be on in a little while. This was a fantastic day for me. I made my final student loan payment. 60 years goes like that. Imagine if I went to a 4-year college. I live in Ardsley, town in Westchester, in a ranch house high on a hill overlooking the mortgage. And it's really a town of plenty. Everybody there, they've got bucks. They drive expensive cars and they have these expensive dogs, you know, labradoodles and mini cockers and all of that. And I got the idea to make some money. I will raise one of them, crossbreed, for special needs, where I can make a lot of money. And what I'm targeting on is the Jewish nursing homes. And it's specifically for these little old men that wander off the premises to wind up in the forest and they gotta be rescued back. And I'll call my dogs Goldman Retrievers. Oh, the others weren't? For 5 minutes. Anyway, this was not a good day for me. I found out I was unfriended. Not on Facebook, I read it in the obituary. And also this week, I woke up and one day my legs were swollen. The doctor said I should wear these compression stockings. It got me thinking, this is another way that I'm different from young guys. They think of safe sex, I think of safe socks. They want the swelling to go up. I want it to go In a few months, I will be 85 years old.
Yeah!
I'd rather have the time, please. And it comes with a lot of problems, I'm not gonna lie. My biggest problem is I happen to like older women. And where can I find a 95-year-old cougar? They're so hard to come by. Literally. And I used to have no problem. I just go to the nearest senior residence. I go into the day room, we called it the petting zoo. And no problem. But just one more time, I want to hear somebody call me a toy boy. And another problem at my age is doing comedy because it's not an equal playing field. I'm sorry to say that. I don't get treated the same way. For example, well, not for example, but I wanted to start comedy a lot sooner for this reason. But my wife always discouraged me. Every morning in bed, she'd say, "Don't try anything funny." And my wife, one time, she came home from the doctor, very disappointed or discouraged. I said, "What's the matter?" She says, "I'm 5'5". I said, "So what?" She says, "I used to be 5'7". I said, "How do you think I feel? I lost a couple of inches and I'm still the same height." But the younger comics, they don't support me. They don't compliment me. And the few times that they do, for my set, it's always what I call a left-handed compliment. For example, I did a show and had a rather good set. One of the comics in the show comes over, and this is his compliment: "I really thought you were gonna suck." And then he says, "But you were funny." So I said, "I really thought you were gonna suck, and I was right." The problem is I perform with comics that are so much younger than me, 60 years younger. 60 years. And I try to blend. I hang out with them, drinks, all that. And lately, some of the young comics are becoming a bad influence on me. The other day, one of them handed me a joint. Force of habit, I rubbed Bengay on it. I felt better. And I'll tell you the truth, I really cannot relate to male comics, to their humor. And ladies probably agree with me in a lot of this. Most of it is about their penis. Every joke is about my penis this, my penis that. Ooh, my penis! Do you know what's inscribed on mine? Best if used before 1995. My mother had a thing about shelf life of kosher products. And the inscription is only on good days. Most days it says, "Best it." Anyway, I lost myself. Wait, let me see. See, it happens, yeah. I'll work my way out of it. But I could tell stories when I was younger. I can match stories with these guys. I was once told I was a sexual Superman. Sexual Superman. I remember the exact words. She said, "You're faster than a speeding bullet." I was so pissed, I got up from the bed, threw the money in her face. As you know, I spent quite a bit of time in the hospital with a surgical problem. And it was an experience just from the time I drove in. I drove in because I was going to be there for quite a while. And I see the parking lot and it says complimentary parking. So I say, "Oh, at least I won't have to pay for that." And when I check out, he says, "That's $1,204. $43 a day. You were here for 28 days. $1,204. I said, "What?" I almost burst the vessel. I said, "What? What about the complimentary parking?" She says, "Oh yeah, nice car." Then I speak to the doctor, okay? And I was concerned. It was a rather difficult procedure. And I said, "What is the mortality rate for this procedure?" He said, "Oh, 1 per person." I felt better. And then the next day the nurse comes in. She says, "I'm Helen, your charge nurse." So I said, "Really, how much do you charge?" And the staff, the medical staff was fantastic. They're really fantastic. But the clerical staff, they got everything wrong. The zip codes, my address, my phone number. And under religion, they had me down as a Jehovah's Witness.
That's funny.
So the first thing I did was join the Jehovah's Witness protection. And it was a simple thing. I just put on a mezuzah and a white sheet with a couple of slits and a sign that said, "I am a member of the Jew Klutz Klan." And I grew up in, I was, before all this nonsense, I was a clinical psychologist. And the people ask questions, and the comics now are asking me, what is the difference? Every day they ask me a personal question. What is the difference, when does a kinky sex, when does that become a serious kind of perversion? Which is a very good question. And I told him, when you just use a feather for sex, that's kinky. When you use the whole chicken. Bingo! But thank God, at my age, my memory is still quite good. And I can remember way far back. I remember going to my first gym class in high school, and the instructor said, "Boys, when you get up from the basketball, when you go up for the basketball, protect the family jewels." So I ran right to the locker room, put away my bar mitzvah ring. And I said, "Wait, he's talking about my private parts." And he called them jewels, my family jewels. I was so proud. My family jewels. I bought these tight-fitting pants. I don't think I took them off for 40 years. And I walked up and down the hall strutting my family jewels. These are my family jewels. Hey girls, my family jewels. Today they call it junk. What the hell happened? How did it get so devalued? Jewels to junk? At least if they gave it something with a little value. Call it a tchotchke. A little plaything. No, but it's got to be supply and demand. And I think what's behind it is all these young guys posing naked on the internet. And the girls get 30, 40 dick pics a day, and they're bored to shit. What in the waist? Seen that. Seen that. Seen that. And where does it go? Junk mail. I grew up in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. And that was the rabbi was a no-nonsense person, really. But he did have a little bit of dyslexia. He, oh, now the phone's working. Should I start all over? He did have dyslexia. And all day long, he would walk up and down the front of the room, muttering to himself, saying, yo. The rest of you will get it on the way home. It's usually oi. Anyway. Yeah. And my family were Orthodox, and they spoke Yiddish and English, and mostly English, except if they wanted to say something in front of strangers. They would use Yiddish. And we had a housekeeper that every Friday that she came, my father would scream out in Yiddish, hide the money! And that in Yiddish, that's behalt das Geld. And every Friday, as she came in, I'd hear, behalt das Geld, behalt das Geld. I thought that was the woman's name. And one day, she was at the door, I answered, I said, Ma, behalt das Geld is here. And when she left, she said, Mr. Soft, let me tell you something. You ain't got much guilt to behalt. But anyway, speaking of, the languages, if you live in New York City, it's a good idea to know some Yiddish, and I'll get you started. And the first word is geld, money. The second word is schmuck. If you don't have the first, you're the second. And then the third one to know, if you're dating, is shiksa. Who here doesn't know what the word shiksa means? Anybody? Okay, then you're one of them. A shiksa is not an electric shaver. Simply put, it's any female that isn't Jewish. It could be a Chinese shiksa, Puerto Rican shiksa, Italian, and an Italian female are the direct opposite of Jewish women. For example, they have fake jewelry and real orgasms. As Howard Cosell would say, I say it like it is. Anyway, now I get to the part. My family was Orthodox, and naturally they sent me to the yeshiva. I started to say that before about the oi joke, which went over so well. And also I went to the yeshiva, and I even went to yeshiva high school. And in high school, we had a basketball team. I think the center was about 4'6". We had a basketball team, but we didn't have those hottie cheerleaders, the girls, because it was an all-boys school. But we managed to get cheerleaders. Our mothers volunteered. Open your mouth when you laugh. Don't four little Jewish ladies that made their own uniforms. They came to all the rallies, and they even had a cheer, and it went like this. So give a big cheer for our yeshiva. Each girl here is a kosher beaver. We say our prayers. We call them broches. You don't like it? Here's the toches. We lost every game that year. But guess who won the national cheerleading contest? And guess who has to finish? Thank you very much.